the fire needs the air. I won't burn unless you're there, you're there.
A disadvantage is only truly a disadvantage if you view it and treat it as a disadvantage. Are you going to allow yourself to stay a victim of that disadvantage, or are you going to use that disadvantage as a resource for motivation? Yo, I didn't grow up well off at all. I really didn't. I grew up most of my life being jealous of others, and I always felt like my life was just not enough. So much of my life I felt poor. So much of my life I felt like I wasn't enough. So much of my life I felt like a loser. So much of my life I felt like I was always behind others. I felt like I was behind on life. I felt like I was behind on the hype. I felt like I was behind living in the world in general. Growing up not well off, coming to America when I was 10, having to learn a new language and a new culture when I was 10 years old, being gay, being Asian, being a woman, losing everything to fire, having been homeless, my mother passing away, growing up with depression and still struggling with depression, being diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and especially with my diagnosis with type 1 diabetes, I really felt like I could never be truly myself ever again. I felt like I wasn't going to be able to establish my greatness in its most authentic, genuine, honorable way possible. I saw my diagnosis with type 1 diabetes as the biggest challenge of my life, as the biggest disadvantage of my life as a dancer and as an athlete and as a human being in general. And it was only just a few years ago that I've learned to use it as a source of empowerment. I definitely used to be a victim of my disadvantages. I used to just blame my disadvantages for everything that I lacked in life. But that's when I had to change my mindset. And with everything that I've been through in life, I've realized that it's not about privilege. It's about your hunger. As soon as you believe that success is only led by privilege, only led by money, only led by resource, as soon as you believe that, it's over for you already. I say it all the time. I'm from Queens, so my hunger is different. And that doesn't mean that Queens ever did me wrong. It's just the kind of life that Queens has introduced me to. In Queens was where I had a lot of my struggles. In Queens was where I had my heartbreaks. In Queens was where I lost my mom. In Queens was where I lost my home. Like, Queens built me. So when you feel like life is hitting you, it's really hitting you with a hammer and a nail because it's sculpting you, it's molding you. So when life hits you, it's really building you. And you have to believe this. Like, you have to believe in your hunger. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that your success comes from within and not within resources and money and privilege from society. You have to believe it because at the end of the day, you're the only person, you're the only main source of support that you need. Because anybody out there can support you and you can still not do anything with that support. But when you truly believe in yourself, that's when you're driven by your hunger. So it's not about privilege. It's about your hunger. Believe in your hunger. Believe in yourself. You have to.